Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading for the month of December 2020, going into January 2021. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. And just very quickly, Cancer, please accept my apology for the lack of my presence in the video, but sadly my laptop has decided to die very recently, and I am working on a borrowed one, so I really need to make these videos. Very simple, but hopefully my voice and my message will be enough to make you stay. So, Cancer, I've got your cards in front of me already. Since I only read jumpers, I don't usually pick the cards myself because I like to wait for the tarot to provide the messages, and it sometimes takes a long time to wait for them, so I didn't want to waste your time. So as your main energy, the energy at the center of the reading, you've got the Six of Pentacles. In your obstacle position, you've got the Eight of Swords. In your how to overcome it position, you've got the Hermit. In your past position, you've got the Five of Pentacles. And in your future position, you've got the Nine of Cups. And you've got 4 more extra cards in what I like to call what you need to hear right now positions. So you've got the Justice, the Strength card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune card, and you have also got the Six of Swords. I also picked a few oracle cards for you, Cancer, but we will talk about these a little bit later. So let's have a look here. Okay, Cancer, as your center energy, you've got the Six of Pentacles, the equal give and take card. It has popped out a few times before for some other readings, so it seems that this energy is generally hanging in the air. This is a card of generosity and charity during moments of great need. And since you've got the Five of Pentacles in your past position, I'm thinking that it's you that could be the one in need. Now, I'm getting a general vibe of guilt here, Cancer. It feels as though you've been giving and giving and giving, but you always feel guilty about receiving help. You know, you always feel guilty about taking. Maybe you got so used to being used that you find it difficult now to speak up. The Eight of Swords tells me you feel restricted somehow. You feel victimized, powerless, and trapped. You may have felt as though you're in a situation that's inescapable. But the good thing about this card, this Eight of Swords, is that all of the limitations are usually self-imposed. So it feels to me like you've just been too good, Cancer. You know, you've been too good of a person. Whatever the situation is here, you've got everything you need to escape it. Take the blindfold off and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Say no to people that use you without giving back. When we find ourselves in control of our lives again, it can be deeply fulfilling. So it feels like it feels like you are leaving the Five of Pentacles in the past and finally standing up for yourself in December. The Five of Pentacles is also a card of feeling left out in the cold, being left alone when in need. So be clear about how others can help you, Cancer. This is a good general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but this is either about finally leaving financial hardships in the past or leaving the feeling of being left out in the cold behind, leaving those feelings in the past. Take whatever applies to your situation. But this is good. This is good. This is progress. In your how to overcome it position, you've got the Hermit card. This is another one that's been popping out non-stop in all of the readings that I've been doing. No surprise, as I've mentioned before, since this is a card of introspection, of finding the wisdom within, and we tend to do just that when the end of year comes, don't we? So yeah, the Hermit is a card of withdrawal. It's a card of solitude, a card of retreat. Some of these inward journeys may be uncomfortable, Cancer, but you can't avoid them forever. It's time to meditate. It's time to journal. It's time to take a piece of paper and write it all down. Just vent. Just take a step back and assess what came to the surface. See how much of the anxiety is self-imposed and how much is inflicted upon you by others. Once the limitations lift, you come out on the other side with the 9 of Cups, and I can't think of a better card for this. 9 of Cups is the ultimate wish fulfillment card, so the outcome of this introspective journey will be more than good. Yeah, more than great, actually. This could just be a general wish coming true card. And I got the feeling that something you've been thinking of for ages finally happens in December, or maybe sometime in January. Since you've got the Justice card, it could have something to do with legal proceedings, anything that involves bureaucracy. Maybe you owed some money to someone, maybe a loan, whatever it is. You're getting what you deserve in December, Cancer. And I'm also thinking that, based on the other cards, if someone hurt you in the past, this is the month when justice is served. The truth about a situation might finally come out, and everyone will know that you were the one who was right. From the very beginning, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if an apology came in for you, Cancer. The Strength card beautifully confirms this entire reading. It's a card of confidence, patience, resilience, card of inner strength, compassion, and diplomacy. So, whatever you're going through here in December, keep pushing, Cancer, because you will come out on the other side after releasing all the burdens. All of the readings I've done so far have this exact same factor. Somehow December going into January brings a massive release for many of the signs. I don't want to lie to you, Cancer. This healing process, this recovery might not be pleasant, which is why the Strength shows up, I guess. It's reminding you that you need to have the confidence that that whatever twists and turns life throws your way, you can handle them calmly. You'll be fine, Cancer. I feel that those people that kept taking from you without ever giving back might feel threatened all of a sudden. Because once you finally stand up for yourself, they'll become disoriented. Like, how come is this happening? How come I can't just use Cancer anymore? How come Cancer isn't just giving anymore? So Strength is here to tell you can't stand down now. Your last two cards are the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords, and they make so much sense together. The Wheel of Fortune means you're finishing a cycle. And the Six of Swords means moving into calmer waters. Something's ending here, I can feel that. And whenever the wheel shows up, it's a massive, massive change. It's fate, it's fortune, it's luck. Yeah, usually it's a very lucky card. It's also a sign of potential unpredictability, so just know that. But usually, yeah, very lucky card to get. Combined with the wish fulfillment card, it brings something that might sweep you off your feet. So, yeah, I'm getting an enormous sigh of relief here for you, Cancer. With the Six of Swords, you're moving on. You're transitioning into this new cycle, taking shelter and finally feeling safe in the next few weeks. If you felt that the last few months were like a never-ending battle and you never got the time to breathe, the cards say that your lucky break is coming in December or sometime early in January. Justice is served and you feel like you're finally getting what you deserve. So now that a new cycle is about to begin, take a moment to ask yourself, how do I avoid my past mistakes? With the Hermit card and the Recovery Oracle card, let the wave of emotions take over you. Negative feelings like sadness, grief, shame, failure and loss can give you context to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. So rather than trying to repress those emotions, you should accept them. You should grieve and then move away from them. Let yourself feel, but don't dwell on it forever. You've also got the In the Flow Oracle card. So, yeah, everything is smooth sailing. It reminds me so much of the Six of Swords cards. So I can see it. Yeah, I see it as a confirmation. Calm after the storm. So let me just give you a quick little read from the booklet that comes with the Oracle cards. So, everything is smooth sailing. Let go of the shore, into the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. This isn't the time to try to control the events of your life. Let the Creator support you. You don't have to do it all yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you. It's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. If there is a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. When you're in a state of flow, you are not pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. You just enjoy the ride. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations in your life, or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others and spirit to support and help you. And your other oracle card is the Not the Right Time card. So if you came to this reading with a specific question, maybe this is your answer, Cancer. Okay, so for your last card, you've got the Youth from the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. And I'll just have a quick look at what the booklet has got to say, since this deck is fairly new to me still, and the meanings are quite different from the original tarot deck. Are you bored with the routine of your life? Do you stare out the window dreaming of something different, of change and a new direction? Do you express this need for change only to be met with platitudes, told that if you focus on loving and appreciating what you already have, then you will be happy? Or are you reminded of what you might lose if you make a radical change to your life? Choose to defy convention or rebel against tradition. When you voice your need to do something more with your life, do people around you suddenly question their own importance, as if they should be held in higher regard than your own dreams and ambitions? Understand that we are ever evolving and transforming beings. Sometimes we develop new interests because they are meant to steer us in a new direction, to change and transform our lives in every way so that we may grow to reach our fullest potentials. Sometimes these interests create an awareness that we are meant to leave the life we have and explore unexplored realms of possibility and opportunity. The new interests reveal that those who have grown together are now meant to grow apart. The youth represents a necessity to address a desire for change within your life, and asks that you have the courage and determination to make your choice without allowing others to discourage you or steer you in a direction of their choosing. If you do not put your own interests first, the potential for greater unhappiness and conflict will increase. So, yeah, you know what? That actually is why I told you, Cancer. There will be people who don't like you growing, changing, and standing up for yourself. It might be difficult to let go of the toxic relationships, but you need to let go of what no longer serves you. I think I'll leave it here, Cancer. And yeah, I hope some of this resonated. Please leave a thumbs up if it did. I would love to know if I'm doing anything at all right, since these are my first tarot readings. And yes, thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye bye.